Welcome to Medical Careers You Didn't Know About, the series that brings overlooked healthcare roles back into focus. My name is Infinite, and this is my channel, Infinite Intelligence. And today, we're bringing spotlight to the charge entry specialist, a behind the scenes role that quietly drives accuracy, compliance, and healthcare revenue. But before we dive in, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who's ready to make a smarter career move. And if you click the links in the description below, I've got a free terminology guide built specifically for this role. I also have an in-depth career overview as well as a 30-day career pivot guide. Now, if you're ready, let's break down why the charge entry specialist might be the opportunity you didn't know you were looking for.
Step into the world of infinite intelligence, where knowledge meets entertainment and brilliance. You'll find the answers to life's greatest questions. With every video we spark new obsessions. Infinite intelligence, we're here to elevate. Unlock your mind and let the wisdom resonate. We dive into the depths of the universe unknown. Infinite intelligence and knowledge is our own.
How to become a charge entry specialist. This is your complete career guide for this non-clinical healthcare role. Now, what is a charge entry specialist? A charge entry specialist are the backbone of healthcare revenue cycle management. They ensure every service, procedure, and supply provided to patients is accurately documented and billed. This role bridges clinical care and financial operations, translating provider documentation into billable charges that keep healthcare facilities running. Without accurate charge entry, hospitals and clinics lose revenue, face compliance issues, and struggle with cash flow. This position is essential and is an exciting entry point into healthcare administration. All right. So, right here, I have a little chart showing you kind of just a illustration of somewhat of the cycle, but it's not the complete cycle, but somewhat of the cycle. All right, so first we have the patient comes in and they are going through registration. Once they are seen at their visit, a claim is created and submitted. Now, once the claim is submitted, a payment may be posted. Well, matter of fact, something's going to be posted regardless if there's a payment or not. So that could be a payment or that could be a $0 payment. And we have denial management. So that is where the denial is worked on, or it is validated. The payment is validated if it paid correctly. All right. But regardless of the fact, it is acknowledged and verified. Okay. So if you did not know the process, that is the process. Now, where do charge entry specialists work? Some work in hospitals, large facilities with high volume charge entry needs across multiple departments, including emergency, surgery, radiology, and laboratory services. Okay? Next, we have physician offices, private practice, and medical groups requiring accurate billing for outpatient visits, procedures, and diagnostic services. Next, we have specialty clinics, focused practices in areas like cardiology, orthopedics, or oncology, with specialized billing requirements. And lastly, we have revenue cycle companies, third-party billing services, managing charge entry for multiple healthcare clients remotely. All right. So, what is somewhat of the day-to-day responsibilities of a charge entry specialist? All right, so first I have review provider documentation, examine encounter forms, procedure notes, and clinical documentation to identify all billable services provided during patient's visit. Secondly, we have enter charges accurately, input procedure codes such as CPT and HCPCS, diagnostic codes such as ICD-10, CM, and charges into billing system with precision and speed. Next, we have identify discrepancies, flag missing charges, incomplete documentation, or coding errors before claims are submitted to insurance companies. All right. Next, we have collaborate across teams, communicate with providers, medical coders, billing specialists, and clinical staff to resolve documentation service documentation issues and ensure charge accuracy. All right. And last, we have meet performance standards, achieve daily productivity targets while maintaining a 98% accuracy rate in a fast paced environment. All right. So, like I said, those are not all the responsibilities, but those are just some of the responsibilities on a day-to-day basis. Okay, so essential skills for success in this field. You want to be paying attention to detail, the ability to spot errors, inconsistencies, and missing information in complex medical documentation is absolutely accurate. Absolutely critical. A single misplaced digit can result in claim denials or compliance violations. All right. Next, we have accuracy under pressure. Balancing speed with precision while meeting daily volume requirements. You'll process dozens or hundreds of charges daily while maintaining exceptional quality standards. Okay, so but I do want to say this: when starting out, even though all this is true, all of what I've said so far is very true. When starting out, you don't want to focus on speed starting out. The speed will come as you learn. However, starting out, you want to just focus on making sure it is correct. It is correct the first time. You want to double and triple check every time. Okay. Next, we have medical terminology, which is the reason why you want to click the link in the description below for your step into the right direction. You want to understand basic anatomy, procedures, and clinical language. Helps you interpret providers' notes and identify the correct charges to enter. All right. Next, we have system proficiency, comfort navigating multiple software platforms. A lot of times you'll be working on dual monitors, learning new systems quickly, and performing high volume data entry with minimal error. All right. Next, we have professional communication, clear, respectful interactions with clinical staff, billing teams, and leadership excuse me, to resolve issues and maintain smooth workflow operations. All right. And last, we have accountability, taking ownership of your work quality, meeting deadlines consistently, and being reliable in a role where accuracy directly impacts revenue. Okay, so in this field, you're always learning, things are always changing. You are going to make a mistake. However, you want to always hold yourself accountable when those mistakes happen. And we want to be paying attention to detail and triple checking ourselves each and every time to keep those mistakes minimal. Okay? All right. So, you're probably wondering, what type of education do you need to enter into this field? Okay? So, education and certification pathways. Is a degree required? No. Many charge entry specialists with a high school diploma or on the job training. Start with a high school education, diploma, or on the job training. However, additional education strengthens your candidacy and advancement potential. All right. Recommended certifications that we are looking at for this field are the Certified Professional Biller. All right. We also have the Certified Revenue Cycle Representative. All right. Next, we have a medical billing or coding certification. And we also have a healthcare administration courses to help you better understand the revenue cycle context. All right. Training options. We have many employers provide comprehensive on-the-job training covering their specific systems, workflows, and charge entry protocols. Some offer tuition reimbursement for certification programs. Okay. Now, tools and technology that you will be using. All right. So these are some systems that you will hear. You might not be working with them, but you will definitely hear about them as you move about your medical career. We have some electronic health record systems such as Epic, Cerner, Meditech, Allscripts. Systems where clinical documentation lives and charges originate. All right. Next, we have practice management systems. We have billing platforms like Aetna Health, eClinicalWorks, or Advanced MD for entering and managing charges. All right. Next, we have charge capture software, specialized tools designed specifically for tracking, reviewing, and entering charges efficiently. Next, we have Microsoft Excel for tracking productivity, creating reports, and managing charge entry queues and work lists. And lastly, we have facility specific systems, custom databases, internal platforms, and proprietary tools unique to your organization's workflow. All right. So, like I mentioned before, you will more likely have two dual monitors, and you will be going in and out of systems daily. All right. Now, let's move on to compliance and accuracy matters. All right. Now, why accuracy is everything. Charges, entry errors have serious consequences. Undercharging results in lost revenue, sometimes millions annually for hospitals. Overcharging triggers audits, compliance violations, and potential fraud allegations. Now, what you'll navigate. You will do navigating between internal audits, regular quality reviews for charge accuracy and documentation, regulatory compliance following Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial payer rules, HIPAA requirements, protecting patient privacy and data security at all times, and claim denial prevention, ensuring charges are completed and correctly coded before submission. Your role directly protects the organization's financial health and regulatory standing. Now, also depending on the type of organization you work at, and just what's going on, those roles are subject to change. All right. Now, you are probably wondering, Infinite, a couple videos ago you did a video on a charge master specialist. So what is the difference between a charge entry specialist and a charge master professional? All right. Now, there are two distinct these are two different roles in healthcare revenue cycle management. Understanding the difference helps you set realistic career expectations and plan your advancement path. All right. All right. First, we have our charge entry specialist. I'm gonna go over again what you do in this role. You work at the transactional level with individual patient encounters. You enter charges based on existing codes and establish pricing. Focus on daily volume, speed, and accuracy. Execute within existing systems and structures. Entry-level positions requiring basic healthcare knowledge. All right. So, and your key responsibility will be reviewing documentation, entering charges into the billing system, identifying missing charges, and meeting productivity standards. Okay. Now, what does a charge master professional do? They manage and maintain the hospital's charge description master database. They establish charge codes, descriptions, and pricing strategies, ensuring regulatory compliance with CMS, Medicare, and Medicaid rules. Work strategically with finance, compliance, and revenue integrity. Advanced positions requiring extensive experience and expertise. Now, what are their key responsibilities? Building charge structures, setting prices, maintaining code accuracy, ensuring regulatory compliance, and system design. Okay, so these are two different roles, two different things going on. Now, are they related? 100%. But one's establishing pricing for procedure codes, one's just entering the pricing in. One's setting up systems and this and that. One is just putting charges into a system. You get what I'm saying? So, very different. Now, I have down here the connection. Charge entry specialist is often a stepping stone role into a charge master role. You've gained foundational knowledge of charge structures, coding, and revenue cycle operations. Essential experience for advancement into strategic positions. All right. My mouth is getting dry. Give me 1 second. Now, your career path and growing opportunities. Now, what does your career path somewhat look like when becoming a charge entry specialist? Now, if your entry point is becoming a charge entry specialist, I'm sorry, I just had a brain fart. If this is your entry point, you want to learn systems, codes, and workflows. You want to build accuracy and speed, typically between 1 to 2 years. All right. Next, we have a senior charge entry, which would be somewhat like a team lead. All right. So this will be increased responsibility. You're going to be training new staff, handling complex cases, quality review, and you should be in this role anywhere between 1 to 3 years. Now, moving up, which would be a lateral move that I'm speaking about, would be a medical biller or coder, applying your knowledge to billing operations or medical coding with additional certification. All right. Next, we have revenue cycle analyst, which is a strategic role. You will analyze charge capture efficiency, identify revenue opportunities, and process improvement. Okay. Next, we have a charge master coordinator, which is an advanced opportunity, which would be managing CDM set, which is a what is that? Well, manage CDM. I can't think of it right now. Set pricing, ensure compliance, and this would be a requirement of 3 to 5 years experience in this position. Okay. And last, we have a revenue cycle manager, which will be in a leadership position, which will oversee teams, manage operations, drive revenue cycle strategy, and performance. All right. So moving forward, what salary are we looking at? And work environment. All right. So as far as entry level goes, we are looking at 35 to 42,000. This is subject to change, which is your starting annual compensation for your new entry, your charge entry specialist with basic training. All right. Next, we have a 42,000 going into 52,000, which is an experienced salary, annual earning after 2 to 5 years with certification and demonstrated expertise. Next, we have 55K, which is a senior role and a specialist role. Compensation for team lead, trainer, or specialist in complex charge entry environment. Work settings and flexibility. All right. Now, hospital setting. We have a larger team, a higher volume, more complexity charge types, often requires on-site presence initially with potential for hybrid arrangements after training period. Next, we have physician offices, which is smaller teams, varied responsibilities, closer interactions with clinical staff, and may include front office duties alongside charge entry work. All right. And next, we have remote opportunities. Growing availability of work from home opportunities, especially with revenue cycle companies and large healthcare systems, usually requires proven experience and reliability. All right. So you have an opportunity for all three in this position. All right, now, who this career is perfect for? Now, this is perfect for someone that is trying to transition from retail, administrative, or customer service roles into stable healthcare careers with growth potential and better results. I said better results, better benefits. All right. A detailed oriented individual, people who thrive on accuracy, organization, and precision work, those who naturally spot errors and inconsistencies others miss. All right. Non-clinical healthcare seekers, those who want meaningful healthcare work without direct patient care responsibilities or clinical training requirements. All right, that's how you know I've been speaking over 20 minutes when I start messing up a whole lot of words. All right, remote work seekers, professionals looking for flexible work arrangements with opportunity to work from home after gaining initial experience. And we have growth minded learners, individuals committed to continuous learning and advancement within the healthcare revenue cycle management field. All right. All right. Excuse me. Your career path starts here. A solid foundation for healthcare success. Now, becoming a charge entry specialist isn't about just landing a job. It's about entering a stable, growing field with clear advancement opportunities. This role teaches you the financial heartbeat of healthcare operations, give you insight and skills that open doors throughout your career, and what you need to expect. The work is detailed, fast paced, and requires consistent focus. You'll face learning curves with systems and terminology, but you'll also gain valuable expertise, work with dedicated team work with dedicated teams, and contribute meaningful to healthcare operations every single day. Now, what is your next step? You're going to click the links in the description below, but you're also going to begin studying medical terminology and basic coding concepts. You're going to research certification programs that fit your budget and timeline. You're going to start networking with revenue cycle professionals on LinkedIn. You're going to apply to entry-level positions even if you don't meet every requirement, and you're going to stay curious and committed to continuous learning. Remember, charge entry is more than data entry. It's the foundation of career in billing, coding, compliance, charge master management, and revenue cycle leadership. Your journey starts with that first position, and it leads you and and where it leads is up to you. If today's video helped you look at healthcare differently, remember that the charge entry specialist isn't just a job, it's a foundation. It's where accuracy meets opportunity and where many long-term revenue cycle career begins. If you want to go deeper, I have a free terminology guide specifically created for this role. If you click the link in the description below, I also have a in-depth career overview that is extensive that will help you walk you through the responsibilities, and the skills for this specific career. And if you are ready to change your future today, I have a 30-day career pivot guide designed to help you move with clarity and intention. If this video brought you any kind of value, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone ready to make a new career decision today. This is Infinite Intelligence. My name is Infinite, and until next time, stay curious, stay strategic, and keep moving forward. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.